Today, we're excited to bring you the top self-defense weapons of 2024 that you can easily buy online with no hassle. We'll be diving into the best options available right now, all from trusted online sources so you can equip yourself without any complications. Whether you're looking for personal protection or just want to stay prepared, we've got you covered with these must-have, easy-to-purchase self-defense tools. Stay tuned as we break down what's hot this year. Here we go. Pepperball Blast. We are very critical of pepper spray here on the channel. The chances of you getting a face full of spray in your own eyes is just so high that we don't usually recommend them at all. But the Pepperball Blast solves that problem of close proximity perfectly. Essentially, it's a tube that acts as a vicious little cannon, shooting the soft ball loaded with cayenne pepper up to 7 feet away. It's inconspicuous, lightweight enough to fit on a keychain, and gives you the opportunity to act before the attacker is on top of you. And for $60 on Amazon, we think it's a pretty decent price for such an effective keychain attachment. Taser Pulse. Speaking of things we're critical of, the Taser Pulse was the first taser that actually impressed us here. Most tasers just don't carry enough juice to get a guy off his feet, and on the occasion that they do come with enough spice, well, then they're so bulky and fiddly that it's just not practical for that quick reaction to take place. But the Pulse looks, feels, and fires like a pistol, and it's got enough charge to get a 6-foot mugger off his feet. First, this unit looks real, and when you whip it out, that attacker's going to go running at the sight of the muzzle pointing at him. The fact that it shoots out means that you don't have to have the guy on top of you before you zap him. Your weapon is good for up to 8 feet away. It's the distance the Pulse gives you and that unique look that makes it so much more effective in the moment than a regular handheld taser. And to put the cherry on the cake, it's got the same voltage that military-grade tasers do. That also means that it can continuously send out a charge for 30 seconds or more. That's 3 times more shooting time than you get from a store-bought unit. The Pulse is a little pricey and you won't get it for under $350, but we still think it's worth the money. Defense Stick. The Defense Stick will be the only item on our list that does not shoot or expel a charge. But it's our favorite of all the self-defense items that don't have a trigger mechanism. And it's also the only item that won't have a specific brand or model attached to it. You just need to keep it simple, that's all. Make sure that stick is collapsible so that it can work as a strike weapon for close combat, and extended, it'll give you a few extra feet of range. Some come with blades concealed with them and flashlights, but avoid anything more elaborate than that. You need it to be light enough to extend to its full length with just the flick of a wrist. Retracted, it can be attached to a keychain or belt. Extended, it looks and functions as a walking stick. Simple, inconspicuous, and highly effective. You don't always need those extra bells and whistles. Just for a second, I gotta let you know that our team would like to thank every single one of you viewers for your engagement. It keeps the lights on here at the office. And most importantly, your comments, every single one of them, are taken into great consideration for next videos. So make sure to take a quick second to like, subscribe, and comment down below. There's no request that our team won't tackle, so keep those suggestions coming. We're loving every single one of them. And now, back to the things that go boom. Foldable Switch Gun. The Foldable Switch Gun was probably one of the biggest surprises for us this year. People have been trying to make foldable guns since we've invented firearms, and they've never been able to get it quite right. The previous models are horribly inaccurate and have a habit of falling apart after just a few rounds. So when this one came out, there was finally a firearm that could fold down to the size of a deck of cards and still be able to fire a bullet with reasonable accuracy, and be a feasible defense weapon to carry on you at all times. Miniature revolvers fall under that sweet spot where, yes, they are firearms, but they're also considered collectibles, so they can be bought and sold online. Unless you have a criminal record that specifically states that you can't possess any kind of firearm, then this inconspicuous little thing can be yours for around $500. Raven R18 Crossbow. There are more crossbows available online than we can mention in a single video, so we decided to make one that's dedicated just to crossbows that's coming out soon. So keep an eye out for that. But so far, of all the ones we've covered, big and small, the Raven R18 was by far the best of the lot. You can buy them at Walmart and on Amazon. The bigger boys are too bulky to be considered self-defense weapons, and the smaller ones meant for defense are usually impractical in their design, and the parts to repair them are too hard to come by. But the Raven falls right in that sweet spot, where it's small enough to carry around on the move to protect yourself, but it's still got enough power to hunt big game with. For $2,000, the Raven is the only crossbow that we can confidently advise for both hunting and self-defense. She's a beauty and worth every penny. Bea Ungun. Bea has a great range of SD launchers. The Ungun is definitely their shining star and their best seller. They crammed as much power into a rubber ball launcher as they possibly could, while still technically keeping it under the classification of a non-lethal weapon. It fires those balls at the same speed and accuracy that the units used to disperse riots use. That's 340 feet per second, if you were wondering. Seriously, a shot from this will crack skulls, ribs, and damage organs. Since it's modeled after a handgun, it fits in the hand better and can be holstered as a sidearm, though we would advise getting it in black or gray. The bright orange that they come in makes it look like a child's toy, and you want it to look like the real deal when you're in a confrontation. TCR Tactical Combat Rifle. Bea makes it their business to design weapons that can cause as much damage as possible without technically being a firearm, and their designs are just awesome. Are you even surprised that Bea got 2 spots on our favorites list? And in technical fashion, we ended with the biggest dog in the yard. The TCR works, acts, fires, and looks just like a tactical rifle on the battlefield does. It's as close as you're going to get to an AR-15 without needing a license. The TCR carries more rounds than any non-lethal rifle out there, and the rounds are interchangeable. You can use the solid rubber balls, those are the ones that'll break bones, or you can switch them out with capsicum balls and fire pepper spray powder instead. This is true for all of Bea's models. So you have options, and with a rifle that fires in rapid succession, you get all the fun you can possibly have without needing to go through all the schlop of getting licensed and all that paperwork to get a real firearm. Our 2024 favorites aren't done yet though. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next one, where we'll be covering our best performing firearms of the year. All of the shotguns, rifles, and revolvers that we gun enthusiasts could possibly ask for. Let's just say 2024 delivered. And they delivered so much that we couldn't possibly fit it all into a single video. But in the meantime, get that virtual cart filled to the brim with all of the nifty and perfectly legal weapons at your disposal. There's no reason that you should find yourself unarmed and at the mercy of an attacker. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, this is Threat to Survival. Prepare today, thrive tomorrow. Embrace the threat to survival.